Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. So today's video is going to be part one of my lipstick declutter. We're going to go through, or I guess I'm going to go through and declutter all of my regular lipsticks in my collection, and then part two will be my liquid lipsticks and anything else that's remaining. If you guys missed any of my previous declutters, I will link them in the description box below, but there are a lot of lipsticks in my drawer that I haven't worn in a very long time, so I need to be a little bit hard on myself. I mainly wear liquid lipsticks, so it really is time to get rid of a bunch of these. I've narrowed it down a ton over like the past year or two, but I still feel like I could do a better job. So let's jump into it. I think I'm just going to go through and just pull out all of the lipsticks that I really haven't worn in a while and start with decluttering those, and then we'll narrow it down even further. Okay, let's start with these NYX lip products. I really like these. The nude one and the pink one are the Extreme Shine lip creams, and the red one is just the Extreme lip cream. These are so beautiful and so pigmented, but I honestly never reach for them. I just feel like they don't last very long. They're kind of like an insanely pigmented lip gloss, or like a cross between a lipstick and a lip gloss. They're really beautiful. They wear so nicely, but again, I just never reach for them, so I think it's time to go ahead and declutter them. I'm actually going to go ahead and declutter these e.l.f. lip kiss balms as well. I really liked these at one time, and I don't have anything against them, but I just feel like I never wear them any longer. If I want like a subtle hint of color, I'll just reach for a lip gloss instead of like a tinted lip balm. The red one is XO Red, the nude one is Bear Kiss, and the last one is Smoochy Spice. So these are nice. They're definitely hydrating. They give you a little bit of color, but I just don't ever reach for them, so it's time to pass them along to somebody else. Apparently I have 3 of the shade Bear Kiss, so I am going to declutter the other 2 as well. I really liked it at one time, obviously. I just don't wear them anymore. A lipstick that I'm going to keep is the Nars Audacious lipstick in the shade Anna. This is my favorite lipstick of all time. The formula is so beautiful. I would like to get more of them, but they are very expensive. So for now, I just have this one. I'm trying to use it up in 2017, and it's just such a beautiful color. So I am going to hang on to it. So I'm also hanging on to these Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipsticks. They are so beautiful. They're so pigmented, so comfortable on the lips. So I have 3 shades. I have Pepper, Gazpacho, and Beetroot. So I'll do some close-ups and some swatches for you guys. These are just one of my favorite lipstick formulas. They're probably my favorite like higher end lipstick formula, just because they're like the all-around perfect lipstick. I would actually love to get more of them, so if you have any good recommendations, especially like a great everyday nude, I would love to hear from you guys, so please let me know in the comments below. I am going to declutter these Covergirl lipsticks. These always make it through my declutters because I love them so much. The first one is Hot Passion and the second one is Flame. I think I remember reading years ago that these were like Taylor Swift's go-to red, so that is why I picked them up. I wore them so much, but they're really old. It's time to go ahead and part with them just because I've had them for so long. I'm definitely going to hang on to these Wet n Wild lipsticks. They're kind of like my go-to lipstick formula when I want a long-lasting lipstick, but I don't want to wear a liquid lipstick. These are just so good. I honestly cannot believe they're so affordable. I thought I had more, but I must have decluttered them over the years. So I have 2 nudes. The first one is Sweet Cream, which was a limited edition shade, and then I also have Bare It All, which is my favorite nude lipstick of all time. I wear it all the time. It's hard for me to reach for another nude because I love this one so much. Then I have the red shade Red Velvet. This is a really beautiful, bright, almost neon red with a gorgeous finish. Then I have the shade Mauve Out of Here. I love wearing this one during the fall. It's a beautiful pink. Cherry Bomb is my favorite dark go-to red dramatic lip color. And then Sugar Plum Fairy is one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. It's just this really beautiful purple, and I don't have anything like it in my collection. I am going to go ahead and declutter this Wet n Wild Fergie lipstick. I think this whole line was discontinued. I loved this lipstick a lot, but the color is a little bit too much of like a bubblegum pink for me. I don't really wear this a whole lot anymore, so I am going to go ahead and declutter it. I have these City Color Cosmetics Be Matte lipstick in the shade Mauve. This is a really beautiful formula and color, but again, I haven't reached for it in a very long time. I have other shades in my collection that I reach for over this one, so I am going to go ahead and declutter this one. The Covergirl Oh Sugar Lip Balm in the shade Sprinkle is so pretty. I wore it for a while, but again, I just haven't reached for it in a long time, so it's time to go ahead and declutter this one. I have a few of the NYX Matte lipsticks. These are one of my favorite lipstick formulas. They are a matte lipstick, but they're so lightweight and comfortable, so when I want a matte look, but I don't want to reach for a liquid lipstick, these are the ones that I reach for. So I am going to hang on to them. I would definitely recommend them. I think they're amazing. I have the shade Natural, which is a really beautiful medium pink. Shocking Pink is a super bright, hot pink that's so fun for spring and summer. Siren is a really gorgeous, dark, purpley shade that I love for the fall time. Alabama is one of my favorite reds, and then Perfect Red is just a good classic go-to red. So here are some swatches of them next to each other so you guys have an idea of what they look like, but I really like these. These are some of my favorites. Okay, I thought I had more of these, but apparently I only have 2 of the e.l.f. Moisturizing lipsticks. So the first one that I have is in the shade Vampy Violet, and the second one is in the shade Blackout. I am going to hang on to Vampy Violet because it is such a beautiful dark purple. I don't really have anything like this in my collection, but I'm going to declutter Blackout because honestly I don't think I'll wear a black lipstick anytime soon. So I really like the formula of these lipsticks. I thought I had more. I don't know where they are. I was actually looking for like a good nude when I was filming my full face e.l.f. Get Ready With Me, and I couldn't find it. So either I lost them or I decluttered them and I just don't remember it. Then I have the e.l.f. Mineral Lipstick in the shade Rich Raspberry. It's such a beautiful mid-tone pink, and I'm not a huge fan of this lip color right now, but I do kind of reach for it more so during the fall time, so I am going to hang on to this one as well. Actually, I just swatched it. I think I'm going to declutter it. I don't know. In my mind, I thought it was a little bit different. It is such a beautiful color, but I don't know that I'm going to get a ton of use out of it, so I'm going to pass it along to somebody else. So I have 5 of the Urban Decay lipsticks. I am going to hang on to all of these because when I first got them in the mail as PR, I went through and decluttered the shades I didn't think I would wear, and these are the 5 that I kept. The nice part is that they come in different finishes. So I have Naked, which is a cream finish. It's a really beautiful nude. Backtalk is one of my favorite lipsticks ever. It's a comfort matte finish, and it's a really gorgeous, cool, kind of cool toned pink. Menace is a super hot pink, and this one is also a comfort matte formula. And then I have the shade 714 in a mega matte formula. So this is like the most matte, but it's still really comfortable. It feels like a traditional lipstick on your lips. Then I have the shade Disturbed in a comfort matte formula. So a lot of the ones that I decluttered were like metallic finishes or more like shiny finishes. I do like regular glossy finish lipsticks, but I always love matte lipsticks that are in like a regular lipstick finish. Now that my collection cleared out a little bit, I did find another one of the e.l.f. Moisturizing lipsticks in the shade Wink Pink. I am going to hang on to this one. It's just a beautiful go-to pink shade. And then I did find another one of the Urban Decay lipsticks. This one is in the shade Rock Steady. It's a cream formula and it's a really beautiful dark berry. So I'm going to keep both of these. Okay, I just want to try this product on because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it or not, and it looks so beautiful. But then I was rolling it up and it kind of looks like it's expired. The texture just looks a little bit different than it did when I first purchased it, and I have had it for a while. So unfortunately I have to go ahead and toss this one because I think it is just past its expiration date, but it is such a beautiful color. I wish it wasn't expired because I would have kept it for sure. This one is the NYX High Voltage Lipstick in the shade Stone. I never really got into these. I only purchased one of them, and I love the lipstick. The formula is really beautiful and the color is really beautiful, but I never wear it, so I do have to go ahead and declutter it. I have 2 lipsticks from YSL. To be honest with you guys, I probably partly keep these because they are YSL lipsticks and I would never purchase them on my own. I got them in an influencer box a while ago, but the colors are really beautiful. I have 09, which is a really pretty mauve, and then the number 19, which is a super bright pink. These are definitely more of like a creamy hydrating lipstick, so if that's what you're looking for, they might work for you. I am going to hang on to them again. I know in my mind part of it is because the packaging is so beautiful and it's just a YSL lipstick. They're so like luxurious feeling. But if I don't wear them before my next declutter, I'll end up decluttering them then. But I feel like this bright pink might be really fun for summertime. I've kind of been getting more into bright lipsticks lately. I am going to go ahead and declutter this Maybelline lipstick. I loved this so much. I wore it so often, but I usually break it out in the springtime, and this spring I really didn't reach for it. So I have a feeling it's just not going to be something that I reach for very often anymore, and I've had it for a very long time. So I think it's kind of nearing its expiration date, so it's time to go ahead and get rid of this one. Okay, I'm getting there. Let me just kind of reorganize these a little bit. I'm going to declutter Clinique's Black Honey. It's just not a lip color that looks very good on me. I just tried it on again to make sure. I like the formula. It's kind of like Benefit's Balm, but it's just a little bit too dark, I feel like, for a subtle lip product, so I'm going to declutter it. So I have 4 of the Milani lipsticks. I really like this formula. I don't find them to be super long wearing, but they're very comfortable and they have a really pretty glossy finish. The first one is in the shade Nude Cream. It's a really beautiful light pale nude. Then we have Matte Naked. but it's very comfortable on the lips and it stays in place a little bit longer than the other ones. Sangria is really gorgeous. It reminds me a lot of Wet n Wild's Sugar Plum Fairy, but it's a little bit darker and a little more glossy. And then Black Cherry is really gorgeous for the fall and the winter time as well. Actually, after swatching them, I changed my mind. I am going to declutter Nude Cream, which is the top one. It's a little bit too pale for me. And then also the berry one in the shade Sangria. It's almost identical to Sugar Plum Fairy, but the finish is just not as beautiful, so I don't really need both of them, so I might as well go ahead and declutter this one since I don't like it as much. So these are by Rimmel London. They are the only one lipsticks. They're supposed to be kind of like the all-in-one perfect lipstick. I do like them. I've decluttered a lot of them in the past because I did get them all as PR. I filmed a full review on them, which I'll link in the description box below, but these are the 4 that I kept. So the first one is in the shade You're All Mine. It's a really beautiful wearable pink. It's a keeper. It's probably my favorite because it's kind of like a go-to nude pink. Then I have the shade Naughty Nude, which is a little bit darker, and then Best of the Best is a bright red shade. I think I'm going to keep all 4 of them. I'm kind of on the fence about the first one and the last one just because they are so bright, but I just like the formula so much. They're so creamy, and I feel like I've kind of been leaning more toward regular lipsticks more so than I have in the past. I still prefer like liquid lipsticks, but I think I'll keep them and see if I wear them. I have 4 mini lipsticks to go through really quickly. I have the Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in the shade Primrose. I have the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lipstick in the shade Get Ready. And then I have 2 Bite Beauty lipsticks. The first one's in the shade Kimchi, and the second one is a dual-ended lipstick in the shade Violet and Palomino. So the first one is Smashbox, which I'm going to declutter, and the second one is Bare Minerals, which I'm also going to declutter. I just don't really like these 2 shades. I feel like I won't really wear them. I'm going to keep the third one, which is in the shade Kimchi. I think it is so beautiful and it's my favorite lipstick formula. And then the bottom 2 swatches are from the Bite Beauty dual-ended lipstick. I'm actually going to go ahead and declutter this one. I just feel like they don't apply as nicely as the Amuse Bouche lipsticks, so I will pass those along to somebody else. Okay, these are from Buxom. These are their bold gel lipsticks. So I have 2 in a shiny finish and then 2 in a matte finish. The first one is in the shade Coral Confession. I think I am going to hang on to this one just because I have been into coral lips lately. The second one is in the shade Guilty Angel. I'm going to keep this one as well. It's a really beautiful light pale pink. I think I will go ahead and declutter the shade Naturally Daring because it's kind of similar to the previous one, but I feel like this particular color wouldn't look best in a traditional lipstick form. I prefer it in like a liquid lipstick. And the last one is in the shade Sinful Cinnamon. I am going to hang on to that one. It's not like a typical nude shade that I would normally wear, but it's kind of unique, so I want to see if I can get some use out of it. And then here are some swatches of the lipsticks next to each other. I actually haven't worn them a whole lot. Usually when I reach for a Buxom lip product, it is one of their lip glosses because those are amazing, so I have to get some use out of these for sure. These are the E.l.f. Beautifully Bare liquid lipsticks. I have the shades Touch of Nude and Touch of Pink. These are 2 of my favorite E.l.f. lip products just because they're very easy to wear and very subtle on the lips. So I am going to keep both of these just because I do really like them. This Merle Norman lipstick always makes it through my declutters, but it has to go this time because it has been so long since I've worn it. It is their age-defying lip color in the shade Baby Doll. It's a beautiful nude. I love the packaging, but honestly I just don't wear it, so I want to pass it along to somebody else so they can enjoy it. The NYX Butter lipstick in the shade Root Beer Flow is really beautiful. It's one of my favorite lip colors. I love the butter lipsticks, but this color in particular is just really easy to wear, and I feel like it's just such a nice formula for everyday wear, so I am going to hang on to it. I have 2 of the Model Co. Party Proof matte lipsticks. They're both in the shade Kitty. Again, this is one of those lipsticks that always makes it through my declutters, but I have to declutter it because I never end up wearing it. I love the color, I love the formula, but I just have other nudes that I reach for more than this one. I have the Essence Matte Lipstick in 01, and then on the right, the Essence Long Lasting Lipstick in the shade Barely There. I am going to hang on to both of these. I love Essence as a brand, and their lipsticks are really great, so honestly I would like to get more of them, but these are the 2 that I have for now, so I am going to keep them. Okay, these are the Lasting Finish by Kate Rimmel London lipsticks. These are some of my favorite lipsticks from the drugstore. The black ones are like a traditional lipstick finish, and then the red ones are more of like a soft matte finish. They're very comfortable on the lips, and they smell like sweet tarts in my opinion. They smell really good. Okay, I think I'm actually going to end up keeping all of them. I don't need all of them truthfully, but I love the finish of both like the regular lipsticks and the matte lipsticks, so I'm sure I will get use out of them, so I'm going to hang on to them and just continue to keep wearing them. Okay, and to finish off, I just have a bunch of Bare Minerals lipsticks. They are right here in this case. I tried to hold them up for a close-up shot, but I was just dropping them all over the place. I have decluttered a few of these because they did send me a giant PR package a while ago, and I've been like slowly going through them, but I probably don't need all of them, so let me swatch them and decide which ones to keep. Okay, the top one is Crush. I'm going to keep that one. The second one is Panko. I'm going to go ahead and declutter that that one. I don't think I'll really wear it. The third one is Strip, which I'm going to keep, and the fourth one is in the shade Sex Pot, and this one is one of my favorites, so I am going to hang on to that one as well. Okay, from the top I have Kitty, the second one is Honey Bun, the third one is Heaven, and the fourth one is Crave. I'm going to keep the first three and then just declutter Crave because it's not really a shade that I wear a whole lot, so I want to pass it along to somebody else. Okay guys, so that is the end of my declutter video. So all the lipsticks that I decided to keep are right here on the top and then in this pink bin, and then all of the lipsticks that I'm decluttering are in this one. I didn't keep count this time just because there were so many of them and I knew I had to get rid of a significant amount, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. I feel like liquid lipsticks might be a little bit more difficult for me because I love liquid lipsticks, but I'm pretty happy with my progress. I feel like now I just have lipsticks that I love in my collection, and then that way I'm more willing to like go into my collection and grab one when I don't have to sort through a ton of lipsticks that I don't really wear. Do you guys know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and throw away the old ones and then pass the other ones along to other people who might be able to enjoy them more than I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.